Hey guys, welcome to the video. Hope you guys are doing fine. Alright, so today we're gonna be going through some tips and tricks on how to improve your aim. Alright, so what most new players don't know is that there's actually a way for you to practice, right, in this game where you can actually train your aiming skills. Alright. Most people, they don't really do this because they prefer to just go into games, and just get their so-called get their aim skills. It's like they prefer to get their aim skills improved by in-game experience. I mean, that's fine and all if you want to do that, but there's actually a way where you can practice without losing face. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, going into a game, especially if you play ranked games, and like just losing and dying and keep and choking game after game after game. Alright, so there's actually a way for you to practice your aiming abilities. Alright, so you just need to go through your practice. You just go into your training mode. Alright, one of the ways is training mode lah. You can also go into practice versus AI, but if you want to have target practice, aim practice, which is better, you can actually go into training mode. So you can just go into training mode. Alright, let me show you. Okay, so yeah, so training mode, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna demonstrate to you guys. Okay, so training mode basically is where you get to train. You can choose all the guns that you have here. Assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, and stuff like that. So basically, training mode is a great place for you to just get the feel. Like just get the feel of the gun. One of the most important things to do is to get the feel on how the gun fires, get used to the fire rate, and also the most important part is recoil control. So basically in training mode, what you can do is to learn how to train the recoil, to control the recoil. Like for example, if you don't have any recoil control, okay, so if you don't have any recoil control, basically what you get is something like this. Alright, so this gun has a high fire rate. Alright, that's why the recoil is a little bit wild. Okay, so what you can do before you go into any public games or ranked games like that, you have to learn how to control the recoil. So I don't think the AS Val is in training mode. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I don't think the AS Val is in the training mode. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so basically what you need to do is you need to study the pattern. You can use training mode to just learn how to control the recoil. So instead of just shooting up like that, you can just shoot and control it in place. So you can actually see you shoot and hold it in place. So that's better recoil control. Alright, so you can even train it on a dummy like this. Okay, so if let's say you want to learn what kind of damage you can do on the opposing player's body parts, okay, you can actually use this dummy to check, like 30 damage, 42 damage, so it's a really good thing to do. Alright, so one of the most important stuff or the most important things that you can do in training mode is like reaction training, aim training. So when I say aim training, yeah, sure, you can use these moving dummies as aim training. You can just shoot and shoot a moving object and things like that, but the more effective part is this one. So you shoot this, you also have this mode where you can just fire. Let me demonstrate a little bit. Fire, so it actually trains you to react. Yeah, so you can just get it done this way, something like that. Alright, so you actually have levels where you can test the reaction in your distance. Alright, the AS Val is okay in long range lah, so you can't really expect it to be really good. So one of the best ways to train is actually to use this training mode. Okay, recoil control, stuff like that, you know, so you can also learn roughly how to control. Oh sorry, that sucked. Okay, you can also learn roughly how to control the gun, you know, in different ranges. You can test the performances of the guns, you know, in short range, long range, medium range, and stuff like that. And it's also good for your control. Alright, let's see if I can beat this. Hold on. Okay, two more chances. Okay, let's go. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can beat this. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Okay, the AS is actually one of my more favorite guns. Oh, that's a miss. Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, you know, if you use a different gun, you know, you can train your sniper rifles, you can train your assault rifles, your SMGs and things like that. So I would advise you to use training mode, especially for those who just started the game, you know, like you want to get a feel of your weapon before you get into the game, you know. You can just use this to train, so like you don't have to go into the game, you know, I mean, like play rank games and die and choke and things like that. Instead of that, you know, you can train your reflex, you know, the time it takes for you to react to a person, you know, the time it takes for you to react to a person's movement, you know, your reaction time, how fast you shoot and things like that. So you can also train the distance, you know, 10 meters away, how to shoot. Okay, 40 meters away, what's the damage you can get, you know. So training mode most of the time is taken for granted. I mean, most people I know, when they start playing this game, they don't even use this mode, they don't even know this exists, you know. They jump into a game and then that's it. But you know, this is a good way to just brush up on your skills. And for those of you that have been playing for quite some time, you know, you can use training mode as a warm-up. Okay, because most of the time when people play, they start the game, you know, they come into the game after a long day of work or whatever it is, you know, they just jump straight into a game and then they suck and it kills their mood, you know. Instead of doing that, you know, you can just hop into a round of training, you know, just warm up, just get the movement, you know, like get the feel of the movement, your aim, you know, your reaction. You can just turn it on back lah. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's about it for today's video. I thought it's one of the more important stuff to talk about. Okay, this is actually how I warm up before a game with my friends, you know. It's a good way to just warm up, get the feel of the game. Yeah, so I would highly recommend this. Alright, so thanks guys. Hope you guys tune in again for another video soon. So FKFXDZ signing out.